If you're looking to invest and flip real estate, build home equity, or increase property value, then these are the top 5 renovations that you should do in order to make a profit. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Nav. I'm a real estate agent from Toronto and I talk about personal finance, investing, real estate, and a whole lot more. I upload twice a week, so make sure to smash that subscribe button so you guys can keep up with the latest content. So if you're looking to make a profit when investing in real estate, renovations are the best strategy because that way you can build home equity immediately. The reality is, guys, that people want a turnkey home. Not everybody is as creative as you. So if you're looking to buy a home that needs some work and you decide to renovate it, you're building value here, which is very valuable for the buyers in the future. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the 5 tips, and the first one we're going to be talking about is your kitchen. Exactly. Guys, the kitchen of your home is actually the heart of your home. It's probably one of the first things that anyone's going to see the moment they walk into your home. And I can say, guys, being a real estate agent myself, from experience, I can tell you that the kitchen is always the wow factor when walking into any home. So a kitchen like this, for example, is what I would call a builder's kitchen. It's pretty basic and there's really not much to it. It does look quite old. But guys, if you were to ever invest in a home with a kitchen like this, it's gonna need some work. And typically speaking, kitchens can be quite expensive. They can cost you anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000. But don't let that scare you, because this is something you're gonna wanna know as a real estate investor, is you always wanna do everything on a budget. If you're looking to flip real estate, there's only so much value that you should be adding. And especially if you're looking to build a rental property, for example. For a rental property, you're not gonna need a luxurious kitchen because your tenants don't need a luxurious kitchen and they most likely won't have that budget for it monthly either. So if you were to buy a property with a kitchen specifically like this, then the first thing I would recommend is to renovate it. Don't strip it and don't replace the cabinets. That's probably the last thing you're gonna wanna do. You can actually make a kitchen like this look 10 times better with just a little bit of a refreshment. The first thing I would recommend you doing is to sand the cabinets and just repaint them. And the most popular colors nowadays is white, black, or gray. But of course, you're gonna wanna match the kitchen with the rest of the home. So if you're looking to build a theme, then go with the theme or make it stand out. Whatever the case may be, you gotta be a little bit creative, right? Because if you're investing in real estate and you're looking to flip real estate, then the whole point of this is to be creative and to make it turnkey for the person who's either renting or buying the property after you. So after painting the kitchen cabinets, the next thing I would recommend, and this is something that you can definitely do on your own, is to change the knobs. It's not difficult, guys. All you need is a screwdriver and a couple knobs that you can buy from either Home Depot or Amazon. With less than $100, you can change all the knobs on your own and make the kitchen look so brand new. So after painting the kitchen and changing the knobs, the next thing you're probably gonna wanna do is change the countertops. Now guys, I used to think countertops are really expensive, but you can get really cheap countertops. And even if you wanted to go a little bit over budget, quartz is not expensive either. You can possibly get quartz for a kitchen this size for around $2,000 to $3,000 installed. So that's not a huge dent in the pocket because the end goal here is to build value in your home. And investing a couple $1,000s in your kitchen could add $10,000 to $20,000 to $30,000 of home equity. So again, you want to do things on a budget. You know, you want to make it like a, whoa, this is brand new. This is so nice. This is way better than what I just saw like 2 minutes ago from the other house that was across the street, right? Oh, and hey guys, just a bonus tip, backsplash is also another great way to just brighten up the kitchen. You can either use some cheap tiling that you can get from Home Depot or again, any other place, or you can also use wallpaper. These are great ways to just make the kitchen stand out and blend in with newer homes that are on the market. Those are the easiest ways to renovate a kitchen. And one more thing I did forget to mention is the appliances as well. The last thing you want in a brand new kitchen after renovating it and spending that much money is those white and black, really old looking appliances. Again, just go shopping and go look for the cheapest stainless steel appliances because this will really sharpen the kitchen. And this leads us to the next key renovation, which is painting the whole house all over again. This is really gonna help refresh the home, and it doesn't matter if the previous owners have already painted it. just repaint the house all over again. I always recommend picking neutral colors, whether it's a beige, a white, a light gray, and if you're looking to make contrast walls, a dark gray wall like right behind me is always a great option. Because either you're selling the property or renting out the property, you can't expect people to enjoy the colors that you enjoy. The neutral colors, you can't not like a neutral color. I mean, white, black, gray, all those colors are pretty much shades, they're not even colors. So painting the home will not only make it look fresh and brand new, but it will also avoid all the dings, it'll cover up all the scratches, and it'll just pretty much mask the home and make it look brand new. Now, although painting is highly recommended, before you actually paint the home, I suggest doing the flooring first. The moment somebody walks into the home, the first thing they're gonna see right in the foyer is the flooring of the whole entire home. So when it comes to flooring, there's really two ways you can do it, and it all depends on the current condition of the flooring. Typically speaking, if the house has old hardwood or parquet flooring or even rugs, the first thing you can do, which is really on a budget, is just to stain the hardwood floors or stain the parquet. If you end up staining the old hardwood floors or the parquets, it'll really create an illusion of brand new flooring. And again, this is really just on a budget. If there are rugs in the house, then I highly recommend either doing a deep cleaning with a special machine or just strip out the rugs and throw in some new ones. Now, if you're looking to really renew them and to spend slightly more than those first two options, then I'd recommend just ripping out all of the flooring and just do laminate flooring instead. Laminate flooring usually costs about $1.50 a foot, and as well there's going to be an installation cost for the labor specifically, but this would really just be necessary if it's really necessary. So to summarize the flooring process, to do it on a budget, just stain the floors and replace the carpets. And if you want to spend that extra $1, then replace all of it with laminate flooring instead. And so this brings us to the next key renovation that you should do when buying real estate, is renovating all the washrooms. Now, if you guys expected me to shoot this segment of the video in a washroom, think twice. I think that'll be a little weird, but instead I'll sit right here and I'll explain to you guys what to do exactly. So specifically in a washroom, again, you want to do things a little bit on a budget, but something as simple as changing the vanity in the toilet can make a huge difference. Toilets can cost you as low as $100, and changing a vanity can cost you up to a couple $100. Of course, you want to go ahead and build a theme and be a little bit creative when it comes to the vanity, and maybe also get a brand new mirror to match it as a set. But these are all great ways to build upon your washroom. If you want to go ahead and spend a little bit more, then typically speaking, when you're buying older homes, the flooring and the tub is usually a little outdated as well. If the house is featuring washrooms with stand-in tubs, then I would suggest converting them into stand-in showers with some nice glass walls. This will really help the aesthetics of every washroom, and the moment that any potential tenant or buyer walks into the home, this again will give them the wow factor. Now, if you decide to not change the tub and keep the shower as is, then I cannot emphasize this enough. Make sure you guys at least recaulk all the linings in the shower. It's absolutely disgusting when you walk into a shower and you see all the mold building up within all the creases. So just do yourself a favor. This will really help prevent the ugh. And just, this is something you can do for like 20-30 bucks, and just recaulk all the linings within the showers and just make it look brand new and really white. And to pretty much finalize this whole renovation process, the last and final tip I'd like to share with you guys is to remove those ugly builder light fixtures. That's right, guys. A lot of the homes on the market nowadays have these terrible looking builder light fixtures, and these are the exact ones that were installed when the moment the house was built. This is a huge turn off, and if you're gonna paint the walls, redo the floors, and not replace the light fixtures, well then you're not really setting yourself up for success. So when it comes to the light fixtures, you want to replace them, and you want to be a little strategic about them, right? So what I would recommend, again, to do it on a budget, IKEA has some great light fixtures, you know, Home Depot or even maybe Amazon have great options, and they're not going to be too expensive. This will refresh every room and give it that nice, fresh, new look. And just to finish it off with a bonus tip, guys, don't forget about your landscaping, because your landscaping is the first impression the moment someone drives up to the home and they're looking to either rent it out or to potentially buy it. There's really two ways to look at it, but you want to keep in mind that buyers, again, they want a turnkey property. So they're really gonna want something that looks nice. And if it just looks all plain and boring, well, that's not a great first impression. On the other hand, if you're renovating the property as a rental property, well then one thing you wanna keep in mind is that tenants are extremely lazy. They're most likely not gonna maintain the property to your standards. So what I would suggest is to make your landscaping as easy to maintain as possible. I'd recommend using mulch, which is a great filler in between some plants, and adding a couple trees, and try to replace all the grass, or at least some of it, with some stone landscaping. That way you can be as lazy as possible and the landscaping will always stay nice. If you're a first-time home buyer or you're looking to invest in real estate, then make sure to check out my channel right after this video and tune in to my previous posts because they'll definitely help you with your journey. With that being said, guys, those are my top 5 profitable renovation tips. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and comment down below if you have any tips as well that you'd like to share with everyone else. My name is Nav, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.